Greetings everyone. In this video I want to talk about time and your now.
Greetings. This infinite source truth is made possible by the generous contributions and support of viewers like you. Please consider making a contribution now. Thank you.
Alright, in the video I was talking about your past. When you take one or more of your frequency bodies outside of your now day and you go into the past, then you are out of alignment, out of your now, and out of your empowerment. Now, when you go to the past, you also are being charged a cost for revisiting that event, and it comes directly from your synergy cell and not your daily supply. And that amount is different depending on the event and how much energy you are putting into reliving or experiencing or your emotions that are attached to that event. Whether it is something with a loved one or some event that has caused you pain and anguish to remember. So how do you live your life in your now and remember events on your calendar that are in the future? Or how do you view things past contracts? Now, I have said this before and I'm going to say it again. When you leave your now and you go into the past, well, you have stepped outside your empowerment because your frequency bodies are no longer lined up and in harmony, and you are stepping to the past. Now, you could also do that with stepping to the future with a event. How do you deal with future events and stay in your now? Well, there's such a thing as a calendar. And if I made an appointment to go and do something in the future, I purchased an airline ticket today for a different date, not today. I would write it down in my calendar, and I would put notification bells for a certain number of days in advance, or it would just be on my calendar and I would see it, and I would know that this particular place on the calendar, this event is happening. And so in my now day, I have a list of things that I would prepare in this now day to take care of that day. I haven't left my now day because I'm looking at a calendar. I have not placed myself there. I have not energized that thing in the future. If I have a past contract, or a contract is a contract, and you have that contract in front of you today. It's an existing contract. You're not going back to the signing of that contract. It's just something that is. It is in your now day. You have a job and it just simply is in your now day, and you know it. You don't need to go back to your employment contract or to the fact. You just know. You know that this day you have a job at such and such place, and that's where you're going, and you need to be there at such and such time. You know this. You know this. You don't need to go to the past to remember it. You just know it. This is what I mean by knowing. But there's a deeper knowing. There is an inner knowing. There's an inner knowing of who you are as source. And all you have achieved in the game, and what your talents and abilities are as you discover them. You don't have to repeat them every single day. You know. You know. You do not have to go to the past, to the day that you discovered that you had these talents and abilities. because the day that they happened, they became a knowing within you that you continue to carry on with you in your now. Because it's a stronger connection. It is a source knowing within you. Now, it is very rare for me to go outside of my day. I choose not to energize things from my past nows, even if they were beneficial things. I stay in my now and I stay in my knowing now. Some of you will get this. You really will get this. And others of you are still not going to understand simply because you're not there. And as I speak about time, you will have some real wow moments. And that's coming up. Now, if you find the information that I share with you beneficial, then it benefits you to say thank you with a gift via PayPal. The link is in the description box below. Abundance, health, and prosperity to you.